Oh, I forgot about this weird ass place.
How did you get up there?
Skill. I've done a lot of cliff horsing in WoW. I've done this shit. I used to go out of bounds. I wonder if we still can. We should figure it out if we can. Once we get to the burning steps.
It does.
You used to be able to hop out of the entire zone over the fence and into the non-made zone. Anyway, there's nothing up here. It's like a spooky hell zone where the whole sky is orange, so that's neat. But we don't have the quest yet. I was taking a shortcut.
Just walking down a sidewalk, holding a little like a Dorito in my hand, and some dude in a trench coat is like, "Hey, but to go good with that Dorito." Just opens it up and it's just like, it's like, it's like,
its color is
so
great.
Tempted. It's like, and then he opens up the other side of his trench coat and it's like more sodas. Like on one side it's like just Mountain Dew original flavor.
More
and on the other
sodas
side is like
and
the
no
rainbow.
pants.
Nah, he would just have one side that's caffeine and one side that's caffeine free.
What? Caffeine? You mean sugar free?
He's got like
who the fuck's getting caffeine free soda?
Well, it's not really like a choice. Like mug root beer only comes in caffeine.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean completely different brands? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's like
they don't
the
make
two different
caffeine-free variants of the caffeine sodas, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
They don't. They're not widely available.
Does he have like a?
Well,
does he have like an
they all just have a zero variant.
A zero variant?
Yeah, there's always a zero of everything. 0 calories, which makes you wonder what the fuck's in it then.
Also, it doesn't matter. I don't care about calories. I care about fucking sugar. Sugar is what kills you, not calories, you fucking idiot. Like, who's over there? Oh,
well, I couldn't have
like
I'm
15
inherently
calories.
untrustful of diet versions of drinks. So I'm like, what the fuck is in here instead of whatever they think is not healthy? Because that's probably worse. I am scared.
Nothing has changed.
It's like a little wormhole that it like opens up in your stomach and it just sucks all the soda into it.
There's also that flavor. Just...
Yeah, that's why diet sodas only existed after Stephen Hawking and
that's the thing.
Ah.
It's not flavor. It's the absence of sugar.
Just the creepy, terrible aftertaste that won't get off your tongue for like 10 minutes after you have a diet soda.
It's like the yang to the end of sugar.
And fans of diet soda convince themselves, actually, I like it.
That's called the syrup. And the syrup is shitty because there's not sugar in the soda to make the syrup not shitty.
Ew.
The whole concept of a soda exists because you put sugar and syrup in some water. And if you take one of them out, it becomes non-soda. No, now you have bad whatever.
Let's finally get rid of this goddamn horn that's been in our inventory for way too long.
Nope, never. Keeping it.
All right,
I'll wait till I'm level 100.
Footage.
Do you though? Yeah,
Yes.
do it. Do it.
I can't.
Do it.
I can't listen to you saying
Glutton
things to me
your
right
channel.
now while
Fill it
also
with
listening to
shit.
a recording.
Fill your channel with so much shit.
Why does this guy have a name? And why is it bad?
I like to think that my content is
Premium shit.
all right. Bye.
What is it? Echayiki.
Eki.
Because you're in a lot of them. That's why it's shit. Bye.
I mean, Nuka-Cola is trash. That's why no one drinks it and only takes the bottle caps.
I'm looking forward to tomorrow's drawing project. I have ideas. It also is an idea that if it works well, it might be a good idea for several episodes. Because I may have created a Jackbox style drawing prompt that we can just milk infinitely.
Ew, gross.
For whenever, if we want to keep drawing each week but can't think of other premises like draw personas or whatever. Well, one thing we could do eventually is like improve the personas. And we all get handed the persona we didn't draw and isn't ours, and we just have to try to improve it or something. I don't know, but that's not the idea I have right now, though. That's not the plan for this week. I have a plan.
Quick flash, like a PTSD moment from that cancel culture video. Because there's so many lines in there that are impactful. But
he's just a funny fucking man.
But
I guess he used to be in Wired or something, and then it just fell apart. So now he's just on his own, and seems to be good for it.
Yeah, I mean, he seems to be doing pretty okay.
Oh, we still need to turn the broken salmon flange. We better do that just to pay off our suffering. It's up here.
I need to kill these lions. Die, lions. You know.
Oh, you have that quest now.
Yeah.
So you and them now got bad blood.
Is it called bad blood?
I don't think so. Oh, okay. Ancestral woolies.
Ancestral woolies.
I like that item name.
That's great.
Yay. But no, yeah, whenever I have a chance, I definitely get the Mexican variant of sodas. Which is just a marketing gimmick. Like, we can charge you more by giving you the version we should have given you in the first place, because we're assholes.
Mexican variant? What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
What?
You've seen me do it, because we would go to like Rayleigh's and I would just pick up the bottle of soda.
Yeah.
The glass bottle of Coke is actually like it's branded as Mexican Coke. Like the sticker, like when you're buying it, the sticker even says that. Yeah, because it's made in Mexico, so it has sugar in it instead of corn syrup. It's the fabled, oh, the Coke's better whenever you go to X country, which is every country but ours, because we subsidize the corn industry so heavy that we just come up with excuses to put it in everything, and all of our food's worse as a result. Even though we all know it's worse, and none of us like it, but they still do it. And you're like, fuck, we're just stuck with that.
Well, Keith, what are you gonna do? Kill fucking farming America? Because if you kill farming America, then what do you have?
Sell the foreign alternate version of a company's product that's from our country as a markup, as a gimmick, because they're so aware of that the one that they sell here is worse. So fucking stupid.
It's called capitalism. I mean, that's the cornerstone, right? You create a gap in the market and then you fill it yourself.
Yeah.
Inversely.
And because you're the soda company that owns every company, you control the market. Yay!
Yeah. Well, yeah, because there's only 5 companies that control the market. But that's okay. They're not monopolies because there's 5 of them. So it's not a monopoly.
You're not a monopoly.
I'm not, I wish I was, because I would be rich. I'm not a monopoly. I am in fact technically a monopoly because I'm just myself. There is only me.
Time to inappropriately apply these words. Nugget slugs. Yo, motherfuckers want some nugget slugs.
My relationship status is monopoly.
I made myself sad.
Because I'm 4 foot tall and bald with only a top hat.
What? Where are we going? No, don't keep going north. We're not going to Ashenvale.
I'm coming back.
I think it's the Warsong Gulch building. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the Warsong Gulch portal right there. I think we're gonna go back to the. Yeah. I guess we'll go back to the mechanical area with Venture Co.
I'm not even about to level up to 20. Oh my god, I'm about to be level 20.
Yeah. I'm level 20.
We've only done 1 dungeon. Holy crap.
Next session I'll have a Ghost Wolf mode.
I would have never. Yeah, if we were playing regular WoW, we would still not even be doing quests. We would just keep doing instances over and over and over.
Yeah, because in regular WoW, you just press a button and it just puts you in an instance all on your own with a properly formatted party, and it's like,
yeah,
huh, all right. Admittedly, I would like. It would be kind of nice to do each dungeon once, but it's kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, now
you have to dedicate that. You have to dedicate that session.
Yeah.
It's less of a pain in the ass in the context of being a human, but more of a pain in the ass and when you're filming a thing. We're like, we have a window of this is when we start and this is when we're ending today, and we presumably want to be doing stuff on the screen the whole time. So it's a little awkward to be like being like LFG and trying to manage putting a party together during a let's play. It worked out pretty well last time though.
We got lucky that there were audience members who wanted to play.
And we found 2 more people really quickly. Yeah. But also, you don't even have to try for RFC. You don't even need a party composition really. You just need 5 people to generally do stuff. Because like nobody even has specs yet. You have like 1 talent point so far.
Oh yeah, I need to do talents. I have 2 points.
Wow, you actually waited that long. That's impressive.
I keep forgetting it's there.
It blinks at you.
Does it?
Yeah, unless you changed your interface.
Mine. I think I clicked on it and that made the blink go away.
You clicked on it, but then just didn't spend it.
Yeah, I did a hotkey and I clicked in when I meant to click M for map, and I was like, oops, closed it real quick, and that
Whoopsie.
wiped out the blinking. What you doing?
We're here for these nugs, these sweet nugs. Don't you like nugs?
Nugs.
Yeah.
I do. I smoke them all the time.
The nugget slugs. I don't know where to get them from.
We both scratched at the same time.
Yeah. Are they on the ground or are they on people?
What's the quest called? Oops.
How do I get the sweet nugs? Oh, there's a tool bucket. Oh, there it is. That probably has nugs. I bet that has nugs. Tool bucket.
Nug slugs.
Yep. Nug slugs.
Nug slugs.
Yep. Just gotta find 15 of those. Oh, it's gonna be a bit. Maybe they'll drop them sometimes. Now we got nug slugs. Would you like some nug slugs?
It's really. I think my favorite is those lines.
Like I ran away.
That are clearly not related. Like there are lines in a song that you could replace with anything. Like they don't mean, or they're not crucial lines to a song. So you can, like that with Bad Blood, you could just replace that word with anything.
A mulatto, armadillo, a mosquito, my libido.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know, maybe there's some sort of resonance or meaning to some of that, but that's definitely the part where I'm like, what are you saying, Kurt Cobain?
Nope, he's just saying things. He wasn't okay. We found out. As a society. Wow, you somehow did that before me. Apparently I didn't know there was a conspiracy theory, or I don't even know if it's considered a conspiracy theory, that like Kurt Cobain was not killed himself. Oh
yeah, people that think that
Courtney Love did
Courtney
it or
Love
something?
did it, yeah.
Like, one, I don't even know who Courtney Love is. Two,
that's why you don't know the conspiracy.
Yeah,
because you don't know shit about Nirvana in general.
I know about Nirvana, like their music, but I don't know anything about their band members. Besides, Kurt Cobain killed himself. That's the only thing I know.
Kurt Cobain and Courtney Love are a couple. Well, are a couple.
I know that now, but I didn't know. I still don't even know who Courtney Love is technically. Like, I don't know. Is she an actor, an actress, or I'm sorry, a musician? Like, what the fuck does she do?
She's a musician.
Okay.
Yeah.
Weird.
Glad we figured that out.
Cool. I think she did it then.
She did. What is it? How do I relate this to you?
How do I relate this to you?
Well, because you played Rock Band a lot, right?
Yeah.
Remember the song "Celebrity Skin" by Hole?
Nope.
Really?
Yep.
Oh,
maybe I do. I would have to hear it, but I don't remember by name.
Like, I feel like that'd be like burned into your brain because it's from the Rock Band 1 set list, where there's the fewest songs of any game. So like, I
don't know if I ever played Rock Band 1.
Really?
I think I played Guitar Hero 1 and 2, and then I jumped over to Rock Band 3 and 4. Like, I don't think I played the original Rock Band. Yeah, because I didn't even get.
Well, Rock Band 4 just came out
songs.
the last few years.
Then Rock Band 3, and that was it.
Yeah.
Or Rock Band 2 and then 3. I had 2 Rock Band games.
Rock Band 1 had a Celebrity Skin by Hole, which was Courtney Love's band.
Okay. I'm sorry, what's the name of the band?
Hole.
Hole.
Yeah.
Like hole as in whole again? Like W-H?
No, H-O-L-E.
A-O.
Yeah.
Oh, like the hole in the ground.
I just assume every word ever has been a band name at this point.
Hole. I mean, I see why they don't exist anymore.
People liked Hole.
Yeah, I bet they liked them a whole lot. Fucking stupid name. Why would you name your fucking band a Hole? Like, God damn it. At least Nirvana is like a positive thing.
Is it?
What's positive about a Hole? Yeah, Nirvana is a
like
state
the concept of Nirvana. Yeah.
Like,
all
but
seeing
she's like,
and all being.
I'm in a band called Hole. You know, like the things in the ground that people stick shit in, like dead bodies or things they don't want uncovered. Hole.
Well,
Also,
I
that
liked
whole
Celebrity Skin.
I mean, I'm not doubting their music might have been good, but that is not a good band.
I don't
name.
really know much Hole, but
I don't really know much Hole.
I just don't know that much Hole. I had to remind myself what their name was. I'm like, they're not Garbage. She wasn't Garbage, right? No. So I had to double check. Because I was pretty sure she wasn't Garbage. That's a different band. But yeah, I like Celebrity Skin. Wait, are you about to be like, someone's named Garbage? Wait, have you never heard of the band Garbage?
No. Why would I have heard of them? If someone recommended me a band called Garbage, I wouldn't listen. Like,
yeah, but
the entire nature of that name is like pushing me away as hard as possible.
They had good songs. They actually were also Rock Band 1.
But they are not named well. I do not like it, Sam. I do not like bands named bad. Like, do not name your bands that way.
Because yeah, Garbage was also in Rock Band 1 because they had the song I Think I'm Paranoid.
I think I'm paranoid.
But you haven't played Rock Band 1. This is it's my most memorable soundtrack of all of music games because I played it so much and it had such a small soundtrack. That was that was Guitar Hero 3.
Yep, and that's it.
But no, the song by Garbage you would know is I'm Only Happy When It Rains. I'm only happy when it's complicated. Do you not know that song? You don't know? Do you not know I'm only happy when it rains?
Maybe not. I may have just somehow avoided this entire.
Like I heard that in like other pop culture and in movies and other stuff. So I just figured that's their popular song.
I may have heard it, and my brain probably just was, pushed it away, made me forget it. It probably wasn't. It probably didn't catch me. Like there was nothing in the song that made me remember it. So, like a lot of the songs that I remember are usually something dumb about the song. Like there's some kind of thing in the song that made me recite it over and over again to the point I memorized it. Like Misery Business or fucking Castles in the Sky and Butterfly and like all these songs that have like really annoying things.
Find my samurai.
Even like Nirvana, I remember because of the way he sung was so annoying that I remembered it. Which was like fucking I have just a bad, like my memory doesn't work, and probably the way
my
people.
My memory doesn't work. I'm just a bad.
Yeah, I'm just a bad.
I'm just a bad who likes all those shitty songs, and I like to sing along. Which is also in Rock Band 1.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. You probably just know that one because it's Nirvana in general, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was their.
I know.
The Nirvana song in the Nirvana song in Rock Band 1 was In Bloom.
Was In Bloom?
Yeah, which is the song that specifically mocks those kinds of people that like.
Yeah.
My favorite band's Rage Against the Machine, and I don't know anything about them. My favorite band's Rage Against the Machine, and I'm a Republican, or stuff like that.
Oh,
yeah, or just like when you're just like massively off base, like wow, your favorite band's a band that completely is at odds with your entire worldview. That's interesting. Have you heard words before? Or you just hear the
I think we've established with
and just don't process any of the things that they're saying.
Most people don't. That's not part of what they want to do, because if they have to think about something, it's immediately less fun, because the moment you think about it, then it obviously
like that's the kind of, but that's exactly what In Bloom is mocking, is people who they're just like, I'm just hearing music, man. I'm not gonna process any of the music, I'm not gonna process any of the deeper meaning about it at any level.
I mean, that's basically
I just
what
like
I did
the pretty songs.
for Smells Like Teen Spirit. I just listened to it.
It was basically a song about him resenting his own audience and the people that were showing up to the concerts. Like, oh, I hate these people. They're awful.
The only song I relate to is Black Parade. That's it. Forever. Just on loop. Please.
A young boy.
My father took me into the city to see the marching band. He said, son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned? And then, and I will admit,
that was some demon speak going on there, where we had our two voices in different like pitches at the same time.
That the moment the anthem part kicks in, that song fucking rocks.
It rocks. It's great.
Like,
That's a fantastic
shit.
song.
'Cause you have the like, it's so slow in the beginning with orchestral music ish, or like, you know, like a sounds like a school
that
band.
whole album's incredible.
And and then it's
Black
like
Parade only ages better over time, and everything else I liked back then ages worse.
Yeah.
Like everything I ever liked back then just gets continually worse whenever I listen to it again, and everything from the Black Parade is like,
no, these guys are trying to do the quest. We should not do this.
This is a great album.
We should probably not be fighting in this area.
Well, we're just trying to find buckets.
Yeah, but
we were just trying to find buckets.
I just realized we could potentially be fucking over other people doing a quest that we got fucked over on already.
Well, they're just trying to go to the top and fight the dude.
That was the dude we were fighting.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, was he?
We were fighting the dude that you get the key from.
None of those guys look named. I think he might be upstairs still.
Huh? No, he was. Wasn't that him?
He?
It was like Luggard or what?
Nah, he's like Fizzle Giggle or whatever. They're always Fizzle.
Yeah, there he is. Lugwizzle. Yeah,
is he
we
dead?
just killed Lugwizzle.
Oh no.
Well, no, they got it. They took the.
Okay.
They did more damage than we did because it turned gray for us.
Oh no,
that's why I was like,
that's not damage. It's whoever hits him first.
Or whoever hits him first. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hit him first. But
That was dangerous.
We were fighting him.
We almost fucked him then.
Yeah. Once I saw the name, that's why I was like, we need to leave. We're infringing on other people's fun.
No, that album's great.
Yeah, that's.
I love House of Wolves and a lot of the others, and Teenagers and Dead.
It's weird too because it's like it's
there.
one of those. I feel like for some reason it's one of the. It's also an album that I feel like other people mock for listening. Where you're like, oh, I still listen to fucking Black Parade. It's like, yeah, it's a good fucking song, dude. What do you want? Like, it's a good fucking song.
I think
it's an anthem.
I think some of it's the Frozen effect. Like a lot of stuff,
That's
like
true.
a lot of the music in Frozen is good, but people are just sick of Frozen as a concept that happened.
It's a concept.
Like just like, oh, stop. Especially if they have any children in their life. Like if they have a child in their life that wants it. Like I like Frozen. I like Let It Go. I want to build a snowman. Yeah. But like I can see why people would get sick of it being everywhere all the time for years, and like also like it's like now they're playing the song in the mall. Do you work at a mall where you're gonna hear Let It Go all day now? Yay! Like when I worked at Best Buy, I got really sick of Miley Cyrus's "I Can't Be Tamed, I Can't Be Tamed," because they play that song over and over again all day, along with that fucking song about like flying or whatever.
About flying or whatever.
What song is it? No, it's not that flying song. It's not Learn to Fly by the Foo Fighters. There's some song that has flying in it, and it's like it's by a super fucking bland, like popular milquetoast band from like the 80s probably, and it's just a milquetoast ass song, so it's completely safe to play in every single fucking store around the world, and it's completely non-controversial because everyone likes it, and so you get to so if you work retail, you get to just hear it for hours over and like it's just always on the rotation.
That's how they started their band. They're like,
it has to be a boring, inoffensive band.
Shit, like.
There'll be some boring, bland music that everyone kind of likes, so yeah, so it'll be on the it's specifically the one that's on the permanent rotation, because these other songs are like, this is the hot new thing, it's the hot new Miley Cyrus song, Can't Be Tamed, but the other song would be like the one song that's been on the fucking rotation for generic retail music for the last like 10 years. Yeah.
No, yeah, like
good luck if you can figure it out, chat. Some boring song about flying or something. I don't know.
If any of you have
that you always hear in the
fortunate
stores
enough to never go to the fucking boardwalk at Santa Cruz, they play the same fucking Beach Boys song so often. I swear, I wish there was a time machine so I could stop that song from existing. It's like everybody was surfing, surfing USA. I hate that song, dude.
Bye bye bye.
Yeah, bye bye bye. Bye bye bye.
What? No, Barbara Ann.
Barbara Ann, sorry.
Barbara
Ann. God, I hate that band so much.
Whenever that comes up on the radio, I see how hard I can match the high-pitched vocals in the car, and I have a
What
great.
is the song I do that for?
And I have a great time.
I do
Because I only encounter that song like once every 3 years.
Yeah, I know I do that for any Evanescence or Paramore song. I always try to get as high as I possibly can.
Yeah, or show
Try to
off,
match
being
that
like,
pitch.
I can match the fuck. I know all the rap.
I know all the rap.
I know the rap that happens in the Evanescence.
I do that in the Pokemon opener.
I remember being wowed when somebody was playing that in Rock Band, and like the person that was singing in the room was like, they're doing all the obvious stuff of the chorus and everything, and then they get to the breakdown, like the dude starts singing, and it's like, oh shit, they know the words to that part. I've barely even recognized that part happens in the song. I'm like, oh, I guess that guy's saying shit. But like they know every single word. I'm like,
God.
oh shit.
Damn,
oh.
that's fire right there. You're just like, I didn't listen to you sing. Sorry,
Yeah.
bud.
Some Papa Roach
You said
motherfucker.
Papa Roach motherfucker. Oh no.
Fly like
I
an
will
eagle.
say that the one band I kind of wish there was a way to forget, but my brain can't seem to do
Fly
it.
like
Is Creed.
an eagle.
I wish I could just fly like an eagle.
By Steve Miller
I wanna
Band.
fly like an to the sea, fly like an eagle. Something.
No, I don't think that's the right
I
one.
wanna fly.
No, I don't think that's the right one.
Right into the
It's so fucking bland, I can never
future.
hold on to it. It's like a memory that's designed not to be remembered. You know, like that thing that happened with Mimir in God of War, where he had a memory that he couldn't remember.
Yeah.
And like he'd remember it, and then an instant later re-forget it, and like he's like, what was that, son? It's like that. The song's so fucking bland that I can't remember it. I don't think it's Fly Like an Eagle, and I don't think it's Fly by Sugar Ray, because that's definitely a weirder song. I don't know, but Steve Miller Band, that does sound appropriately boring. It might be Steve Miller Band. Yeah, it might be Fly Like an Eagle. I don't know.
Sounds appropriately boring.
Steve Miller Band's the fucking garbage. It's such garbage.
Jesus.
It's so fucking boring. It's the most boring music in the world.
So brutal.
Like, what are you gonna... Yeah.
I mean, I can't really comment much because I'm not somebody who is.
You know you're
anywhere
boring if
near-
you're any music that's played on a cruise for old white people. Like that guy that has the steel drum.
Yeah.
Well,
I've been
I don't-
calling till the end.
Oh, that's not what I meant at all.
Oh, that has the drums. It's like dun 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 dun.
That's not what a steel drum is. Or did I mean tin drum? No, I think it's a steel drum.
I thought that was.
I'm talking about I don't know, whatever it's called. It's the drum that makes like it's the beach music
Yeah, it sounds
drum.
like you're beating a fucking garbage
No,
pail,
I'm talking
right?
about the high pitched like beach music drum.
Oh, okay.
Well,
never mind, sorry.
I don't know. Well, I don't know where I'm gonna go when the volcano blows. Like that guy. Cheeseburger in paradise.
Music is interesting.
It's the most boring people on the planet.
Music
Listen
is amazing
to that
because
band. That's the guy.
music can do so much, and we also live in a time where there's so much music that there's a lot of garbage music.
I remember that was the first
And-
pack that came out where I was like, maybe I won't buy every Rock Band pack.
Oh no!
And I bought the
We're gonna have
Nickelback pack.
You bought the Nickelback?
Yeah. But I couldn't bring myself to buy Margaritaville. And to be fair, that one song that sounds like a wrestler intro is pretty fun to play on guitar by Nickelback. And also, it's one of those.
Wait, which Nickelback?
It was from a later album, where it's like the guitar was
I
pretty.
listened to all of
It
them.
had some pretty heavy guitar. And I was like, this
pretty-
sounds neat. This is neato.
Pretty diehard Nickelback fan.
I mean, are you a diehard
owned all
Nickelback?
I owned all of their albums.
Well, they're still around.
Oh, I owned like 3 of their albums.
Yeah. I was gonna say I had more of their albums back then. See, Nickelback Pack 01 on the Microsoft Store. I can Google it still. It's still there.
Nickelback pack.
It had Burn It to the Ground, Figured You Out, Never Again, Photograph, Rockstar, and This Afternoon.
Yes.
So it was
Photograph's the
it was
best.
yeah, it was Burn It to the Ground by Nickelback. That's the one I'm thinking of. That was the one that was like, this is actually fun to play on guitar.
Photograph is such
this is an alright
dumb song.
The rest of the songs
Such a
are there
dumb-
to fill in for your party nights. Like when you're
Yeah.
gonna socially play Rock Band, it's like
Yes.
I need some dumb shit in here because people will look for it. And
You need
and-
those
in
songs that
those-
people don't feel embarrassed singing
yeah,
about, which is
in
like
the- in those-
Nickelback.
but also, it's also like in those beautiful moments, those songs are great.
Oh yeah.
All of a sudden, those terrible songs are great because everyone wants to just live in how dumb it is. It's like the Smash Mouth effect.
It is very much like the Smash Mouth effect, which is like Smash Mouth is
In moments like
single-handedly the worst fucking band.
Yeah, and the best band. It's like
That will go down in history of all
that,
time.
That's why you want to have look at this photograph in your Rock Band catalog.
Look at this photograph will never not be great. I
Look
mean,
at
not only
this
because it has
graph.
not only because the memes just ruined it, but the fact that you can't.
The lyrics they are the weirdest lyrics. Have you read them and like just kind of absorbed them? Because they're a
Yes.
weird ride.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Just
basically just a
random
dumbass
words.
song.
It's just a
He's
bunch
just
of
talking-
random like
He's
rambling.
like, look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
My
How did
eyes
eyes
get
get
so
so red?
It's like
'Cause we
my
were
eyes
high.
get so red. No, he said my eyes get so red because he's laughing.
Yeah.
What the hell
No,
is
he's-
on Joey's head?
And it was like, what was it like?
There's a few
Like something was the first girl I
Yeah,
kissed.
Kim's the first
was nearly
girl I
nervous
kissed.
that I almost missed. Like, fucking hate that song.
Yeah. I was so nervous
great.
that I nearly missed. It's just like a weird
There's-
nostalgia song of weird random rambling.
He's just basically, yeah, he's just going on about how he misses his
Yep.
childhood, which big mood, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
The best
like, time
Chad Kruger
passes.
song of all time will always be the time he did a Santana song. That's you just gotta get him away from his own writing. But like as a vocalist, it's like this is kind of fun. Like he can lead a song. He's got a cool
Yeah.
like tone. It's
Yeah,
like
he does have a really good
have you heard
singing tone.
Santana's Into the Night?
I probably have. It's been a while though.
Because Into the Night is like this is a fun song. It's because it's a Santana song full of Santana guitar solos,
Yeah,
but also
I
Chad
was gonna
Kruger
say.
singing. Yeah, it's just an all-around. It's just a good time. We danced on into
Everyone thinks All
the
Stars
night.
from Shrek. That's perfect. That's the history I want to be known. I don't want people to know people actually bought a Smash Mouth album.
Yeah.
Like that's not good.
The funny thing is that yeah, like back then we knew those songs already for like I want
Yeah.
to say like for a year or two, and
we
then
knew
they
them,
were in
yeah.
Shrek.
No, I think those songs were out for almost 5
I
years
feel
before
like they
came
were.
onto
Yeah,
Shrek.
I feel like they weren't even new when they were in Shrek, which made it all the
No.
more weird. It's
No,
hard
because
to find
didn't
these
Shrek also-
stupid nugs,
Yeah, they're not spawning fast
and
enough.
we're also fighting over the buckets.
Yeah. God.
All Star
It's
is a
so
song
good.
about global warming.
That's what really upsets me is that whoever
Our world's
whoever
on
was
fire.
behind,
How about yours?
that's the way I like it and I never get bored. Hey,
Hey
now,
now.
you're an all-star. Whoever built the scene where it starts with the song
All
as he
that
slams the
glitters
door
is
is
gold.
probably a genius. Like the fact that it's just somebody
Body
once. It's such an interruptive song. You could play that walking into a hospital and people would be more impressed than annoyed. Like it's literally a song that you can interrupt anything with and it fits. And it's annoying. I hate it.
And what are
'Cause
the
again,
All-Star
like-
lyrics?
Just like Photograph, it can be memed so well.
Yeah.
And it's just beautiful. Like I think my favorite meme from that is the spaghetti one.
Oh yeah, it's a cold place, and they say it gets colder. You're bundled up now, wait till you get older. But the Meteor men beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. They're like, Jesus Christ, the Meteor men beg to differ? The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting broke, so you might as well swim. The world's on fire. How about yours? That's the way I like it. I never get bored. I'm like, it's so explicitly about climate change, and it's kind of scary. And
It's great.
the
It's
best
great because
lyric-
the context is that we're asking someone else if they fucked up like we did, and the
the
impression
be-
is no.
The best lyric of the entire song is the Meteor men beg to differ.
Yeah, right. That means there's fucking aliens who are laughing at us.
No, they're talking about meteorologists.
Are they really?
Yes, they're talking about
That makes
humans,
it even worse.
the people who actually know
no.
what's happening with climate.
Oh,
The
no.
meteor men. Yeah, they're literally
he
saying,
meant, like,
no,
aliens.
they're talking about like, no, things aren't good. Listen to the climate scientists. We're totally fucked. The meteor men beg to differ.
I mean,
somebody once asked, could we
that was like, I remember seeing
global emissions?
there was there was like a thing, there was a study that they found out that Exxon, I think it was, did like 30 years ago into global warming, and it was all basically like, yeah, it's gonna happen if you keep doing what you're doing. And so Exxon was like, okay, just don't publish it.
Yeah.
Like, what?
No, that happens all the time. That happens all the time. People do studies finding out, investigate thing, and then if it's not the answer they want, they're just like, I'm gonna push that under the rug.
But I mean,
that's what Nixon did with drugs.
No,
He's like, we're gonna we gotta prove that marijuana's evil, and it's
no, he didn't want to prove marijuana's evil. He wanted that interracial.
I'm gonna pretend it's evil anyway.
No, he just did. He didn't.
I'm gonna start the war on drugs based on the opposite of the advice of the research I just funded because it didn't give me the answer I wanted. I'm Nixon. Nope. Great.
No, Nixon hated black people and Mexican people.
I'm a good boy.
Aggressively used marijuana as a tool to make racism okay.
When's the last time we had a president that wasn't a monster? Has it ever happened?
George Washington.
It's just the first guy. It's like, stop! I don't want to be president. That's why you're
he
president.
He was the only one who had the fucking humility to say, I don't want to be president for life. I think it should be a term-based thing. And everyone was like,
it's like
really?
the one guy who didn't want to be president, and that's why he was the only good president.
That's why he's the fucking on the dollar bill. That's why everyone knows him.
Almost every president was actively a monster. Like, they've all done horrible things. A lot of them are war criminals, but a lot of them also like have actively attacked their own people, and they're just
You can't
monsters.
be a war criminal if you win the war.
It's not like a Democrat versus Republican thing. It's like, no, they're all horrible. They're all horrible people.
Yeah.
That oversee horrible things. Obama was just like, the civilian casualties under Obama are like, oh my fucking God.
Yeah, and then
like,
it makes it only worse.
I can't wait to find out how tied Clinton was to Epstein. Yay!
Yeah, heavily. I mean, there are hundreds of pictures of Bill Clinton and Epstein hanging out together. That's not new news. That came out during the 2016 election.
Taft was not so bad. I mean, maybe.
What? Taft was fucking bad. What are you talking about?
Does he just have a good PR campaign? And like, shit, you fucked up bad. Quick, get stuck in a tub. That's all everyone will remember.
It's just like, no.
Like,
was
getting the stub all like a PR campaign to hide that old bad shit he was up to.
No, it's just like Roosevelt, where people only remember the good things because the bad things don't matter to us now. Like the things that bad presidents in the past have done aren't anything that bother us in the current era. So we don't care about their bad deeds. We only care about the good things. Like,
no, my quest log's full.
National parks were founded by Tubman, but he also stole Panama. Like it's literally the same president. Like, great.
Chen's empty keg. Did you get that?
What is it? No, I did not get an empty keg.
Should I find someone who knows about Chen's empty keg? Okay.
Oh, okay.
There's just a keg here instead of a bucket, and I picked it up and it gave me an item that started a quest. But I think you have to get it. There's no share button, so I guess you have to find it yourself, or not. You probably just turn it in and it's over or whatever.
Yeah.
All that glitters is gold. Smash Mouth for president. They won't deny global warming.
I do not endorse that. 100% no.
Yeah, it's a risk. If we elect Smash Mouth, we might accidentally elect Guy Fieri, and
I'm pretty sure Washington had slaves. Look, man, if I want to tell you an inconvenient truth, everyone had fucking slaves. Good luck. Slavery was not like an American thing. Don't worry.
Every president's bad.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I mean,
I made myself sad.
Inherently, all Western cultures were fucking garbage because they all had slavery and they were all destroying other cultures.
Did we loop around so fast that the fucking buckets didn't respawn?
Yes, we've done it twice now.
We need to go upstairs, don't we? No, I got them last time. I got a bucket here last loop. I just beat you to it. Yeah, we probably have to go up and build it up the tower and see what we can find.
Well, you can see them on the map. It shows you where the nuggets are.
Sucks.
And the nuggets are not.
Does it tell you where they are?
Yeah, it's on the map.
Do you mean like, does it give you like?
Yeah, a little indication. Shows me where on the map
Are
they
you,
are.
are you just talking about the gears?
Yeah, the gears are the nugget slugs.
I thought you were seeing like a.
Oh, not on. Yeah.
Like a. Oh, there's an iron ore here icon. Like the little gold thing was telling you actually that you can see one.
Oh, I can see them on my mini map. Yeah, I can see where they are.
Because I was like, maybe my gears are overlapping them.
Oh no, I can see where they are on the mini map.
But you can't see where they currently are, can you?
Yeah.
You can only see where they would spawn in general.
Yeah, I can see
the
where
gear
they spawn
icons
in
from the
general. I
map.
can't see. Correct.
Yeah.
They're not like active.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell me which ones are.
Like for a minute there, I thought you were getting like this is where it currently is. Like it's a gold circle saying there's currently one lootable here.
Nope. I would run to it immediately.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's one on the platform, like the big platform that's halfway up.
Sounds good.
But I don't know. There's not spawning fast enough. This quest is ass.
Well, again, slavery is just a normal. It's a normal part of
this quest is ass.
Pre-industrial life, because you need a lot of labor to get things done, like roads and buildings. And normally you have to pay people to do it. But if you can't afford to, because you're a new country or you're just stingy assholes, you force other people to do it in exchange for living. Because that's a kind gesture you can offer someone, is the benevolence of not killing them and instead enslaving them for life.
Let's not justify slavery.
No, I'm not justifying it. I'm saying that's like saying that, oh, African warlords did it. Yeah, everyone fucking did it. It doesn't make it good. Like, I mean, everyone murders too.
It definitely wasn't mandatory. Like you could run your society without slavery. It was just easier with slaves, so
to a point.
Like there was decency.
Well, no, there is a point
I always hate
when
it when people are like, you
cannot
can't judge people back then. They didn't know better. They couldn't tell the humans were humans. It's like they could.
Yeah,
they could
first of
tell.
all, yes, you can, because you can ask.
They could absolutely tell the whole time. Like,
because they didn't want to be slaves.
Yeah, the human beings that were begging to not be tortured and enslaved. They would speak for themselves. Like it wasn't a fucking secret. Like, whoops, oh shit.
To be fair,
I didn't know.
It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to ignore someone if you don't speak their language.
It's not like one of those weird episodes of like. It's not like Futurama. It's not like Futurama where Fry was like accidentally murdering a whole race of people or whatever because they couldn't tell they were people or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What was that? There was like, oh my god, I can't. Oh, it was like when Fry. It's like when Fry drinks a king. Yeah. Is what I was thinking of.
He drank the bottle
and he didn't know it was a
had
person.
the king in it.
And now it's like, what have you done? It's like, no, they could tell people were people. They just they just thought better. They just thought it was better to. Oh my god, this guy just showed up and he's a big boy.
Well, I don't. Oh, he is 19.
Yeah, he's level 19 elite.
I don't think they thought better. I think they just assumed it didn't. Like they just.
Well, I mean, like they just thought like, no, it's better to do this than to acknowledge what we're doing, or be decent to other human beings.
Again, it's not about decency. At some point, it is that unless you're willing to invest heavily financially, you need a set amount of labor to continue expansion. And Romans, that's the only reason the Roman Empire existed was slavery. If it wasn't for slavery, Romans would have.
Well, the thing about
crippled.
expansion is that people don't need expansion.
Like
those kinds of
people don't need expansion.
That's not an individual thing. It is an individual thing to be like, yeah, I'm okay with the slaving that's happening here, but it's not an individual thing to be like, oh, I need our society to expand at this rate, or I'm going to be in trouble. Like, that's not an individualistic like problem.
No,
that's like a society-wide. That's like that comes down to like the leadership and industry leaders being like, oh, it's very important that this industry goes this way or that way, and that's often just like greed for the sake of greed.
I mean, who makes your laws are the people that are in leadership, and if they think that a slave is necessary, then that's why I'm saying is that the whole thing is not inherently necessary, because the people that pretended it was necessary were people that just desired expansion for the sake of it. Well, yes, but we did also learn very quickly during the Industrial Revolution that bodies are important. We need a lot of people to make this work, which is why we had things like child labor and stuff like that, is because we just needed people to fill seats, regardless if they died, if it was successful.
That was another element of darkness.
Well, welcome to human
life. Not just the child laboring, but it was the creepy thing where you lived within your company, and like they paid you fake money they paid you monopoly money that can only be redeemed within the company, so you could only buy stuff from the company. Which
yeah,
meant
and the
that your
company would
entire
have general stores where you could buy groceries and
they
shit.
They
but it was
controlled your.
basically,
They created their own ecosystem where they controlled the supply and the demand and the funds and the wages, and just was a microcosm where they controlled your entire life. So you literally couldn't leave or change things about your life. So it wasn't slavery, but you had no money, which meant you couldn't do anything in real life. So you had to just stay on your little cult farm,
because there's, I mean,
where you had to just work your one job that only paid you the fun bucks that would let you buy the food from the same people that you were working for. It's like, oh Jesus Christ!
There's actually a really
real gross
I think it's called Ice Fisherman is the name of the book. There's a really good book about this where it focuses on a mining town, and the entire town only exists because the company that owns the mine. And if they basically, at their will, if they want to fire people, that's it. Those people just die because there's nowhere else they can go. They're screwed.
So if y'all ever wonder why unions exist,
yes,
see above.
Yeah, unions existed
Jesus
because
Christ.
It turns out that companies can't be trusted.
Oh yeah, capitalism
sure
run amok will just ruin everyone until it eats itself, and then it fails itself, and like it will capitalism will kill itself.
Capitalism only exists to take until there's nothing left to take, and that's great if you live on a fucking fake planet with unlimited resources, but we don't. And so in exchange, we are just going to die eventually, unless we
the Meteor
expand.
men beg to differ.
They do agree with me. We are going to just fucking die as a species on this stupid dumb rock.
No, I'm just calling back to that line.
Yeah, but I mean, like, yeah, that's all it takes. All you have to do is just be conscientious about your usage as well as your.
And that's why we need art to communicate these kinds of ideas.
Well,
even though it feels funny to use Smash Mouth as the example of high art.
I mean, the alternative
and that's why when fascists take power, they try to destroy art, because then these ideas can't exist.
Yep.
They can't be transmitted if you destroy the art via which this,
this
information is transmitted.
There'd be no capitalism. Oh, that's quaint and cute. No, there would still be capitalism. Trust me.
Universal paperclip simulator, or whatever it's called.
See,
you know what I mean?
The thing is,
the one where you eat the universe.
Yeah. The idea is that even if there was unlimited resources, which, say, for instance, there is oxygen, plenty unlimited, they still sell oxygen.
They sell oxygen, yeah.
So
capitalism will pollute the air until you don't have clean air anymore, at which point they'll figure out how to bottle and sell oxygen. That's not only
it's funny because the Lorax is a documentary now instead of a fucking kid movie. Oh fuck! Like,
well, it's funny because it's not like, it sounds like a hypothetical, like, wow, yeah, funny joke about capitalism. It's actually already happening. It's
India currently just started opening up their own oxygen box because they literally cannot breathe the air
and stuff because it's such bad air. Yay!
Because in the inverse is to remove the industry, and doing so would ruin the economy because an asshole decided that economy has to be tied to.
So we're currently justifying the destruction of the environment with the same logic that we used to justify slaves with.
Yeah.
See above. See above.
That's like it's the best, and and then of course this calls back to the entire video series you linked me to, but the idea of like there's a pyramid and you're never gonna be on the part that wins. You're never gonna be at the top.
Oh, there's always a bigger fish.
Yeah, but you're always gonna be tricked into thinking that you have to protect yourself.
The alt-right playbook.
And you have to protect yourself because otherwise you will become the lower class unless you somehow subjugate other people to be lower than you, because that's the only way you can stay in a fake world where you are actually lower class, but you call yourself not lower class. Because like middle class doesn't exist. You're either rich or you're poor. That's the world. And people believe there's like this middle pyramid where you're like, I'm kind of rich. And it's like, no, you're not.
That quote is from Qui-Gon.
Is it?
There's always a bigger fish. From the most forgettable part of all of Phantom Menace, the part where they go on the use the take on the bunga. The planet core. Now go.
There were some things that were worth it about the prequels.
Boss Nass is great. I love Boss Nass. He's in 2 scenes.
Bongo.